Hey, Kahlua, shut up!
Choose your champion. Tymna. Kraum. Najeela. Tymna. Thrasios. Rocco. Ready? Go!
Hi everyone, I'm Scoots. I'm playing Thrasios and Tymna Razzacats, and I kept my first 7.
Well, I'm Zrob, also known as Zane, playing Najeela today, and I kept a 6.
I'm Kahlua. I kept my second 7. The end.
I am Deak, and I'm playing Rocco. I kept my second 7.
Does anyone have any pregame actions?
I do not.
No.
Nope.
Okay, good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Let's
I'll
get
play
started.
a command tower into a noble hierarch, and I'll pass.
That's a really interesting play. I'd like to go to my draw step and play this mana confluence. I'll tap it, taking 1 for green, and play a noble hierarch.
Oh wow, interesting.
Wow.
And pass.
Such a good start. I will play this City of Brass and tap it, take a damage, and cast a Noble Esper Sentinel.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Indeed.
yeah, that's a card.
And I will pass the turn.
Yes. Okay.
Ah.
All right. Let's do a Stomping Grounds and take 2.
Yes.
I would like to play a Mana Crypt.
Trigger.
I'll pay for it.
Okay.
So good of me. I'll play a Chrome Rocks. I'll pitch a Carpet of Flowers. I'm gonna tap these and play a Somber Walt Sage.
Yikes.
Wow. Okay.
Going forth, gotta keep the heat. Pass my turn.
All right.
Oh.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Morphic Pool. Tap for white and blue. Cast the Cloud of Fairies.
With the Cloud of Fairies.
Untap these 2 lands. Cast a Draenith Magistrate.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the Noble, I'll cast an Elves of Deep Shadow. That's my turn.
my
Getting
my start's not
hammered
looking,
here.
not looking so good.
Yeah, join the club.
Oh, well, this is terrible. I'll be untapping and go to my draw step. Cool. Here's a ancient tomb, and
Can I still eliminate players? I'd like to eliminate Scoots.
Okay, yeah, no, I got a secret lair ad for sure.
Excellent. Now
Yeah,
Draenith
thank
is
you.
not a problem. Problem removed.
I will. Questions. Decisions.
Should give you some kind of commission if you eliminate someone and then they actually buy the secret lair. That'd be great.
That would be good.
That would be pretty funny. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn here.
Untap. Upkeep. Play a Bloodstained Mire? Yeah, that's what it is. Rack of Fetch. Underground Sea. Actually, I think I'm just gonna tap the 1. I'll cast an Imperial Seal.
Looks like a pretty
Yeah.
solid play.
Pass.
I'll put a card to the top, and then I will pass the turn. It's gonna take me a minute. Apparently half my
Keep roll crypt. Evens is golden. Evens. Draw. Wow. What a card. I'll play this Finhorn Elves,
Yes, sir.
and I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
At the end step,
Yes.
I'd like to take 3 damage and hard cast a deadly volley.
What's your target?
The Dryneth Magistrate.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
I cannot pay. This is all I got.
Yeah. I have no response. Exiled?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Play a Windswept Heath. Check for an Aven Mind Sensor.
Pass.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Scrub land. I'm gonna cast Tymna.
Yep.
Himner. Yes, sir.
Okay, alright. I will go to combat. I will swing Cloud of Fairies in the air at Kahlua and Elves of Deep Shadow on the ground at Zane.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Trigger Tymna main phase 2, lose 2, draw 2. Is that okay? I'll cast a Springleaf Drum, not paying for Esper Sentinel.
Yay.
And then I'll Thrasios.
Alrighty. I'm tapping. Draw. Here's a Underground Sea. I will take 3 again. And I will cast my commander. Najeela the Blade Blossom.
I pass.
Yeah, sweet.
After that, I will pass, I think.
Untap. Upkeep. Drow. I will cast a Jeweled Lotus. Then I will cast a Mana Crypt. Let's go blue, blue, blue. Two. Float a 1. Exile the Simian Spirit Guide.
Yes, sir.
I will cast a Kraum.
The Kraum alone.
Mm-hmm.
That resolves.
Yes.
I could do a Tymna too. That'd be fun. I'll take a damage. Use that 1 floating.
Yeah.
Cast a Loyal Apprentice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dang, I didn't set out any Thopters. So we'll get trigger, then go to combat thingy mabobs, declare attacks. Who wants a bonk? Anyone want a bonk? Scoots, take a bonk.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. This thing have to attack.
End step?
No, it just has haste.
End step, I just want to cast this Brain Freeze.
Ooh.
Storm Trigger.
Who target?
Me.
Interesting.
All copies. I believe the storm count is 4.
I have a Esper trigger.
Go ahead.
I pass.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
Resolve. 3. Mox Diamond, Argmace of Chrome Mox. 3. Calling the Weak, Ristic Study. Mire. City of Brass, Gamble, Flusterstorm.
Ugh.
And then Arcane Signet, Misty Rainforest, Druid's Repository, and then for the Rain Priest copy, Dockside, Force of Negation, Polluted Delta.
Cool.
Okay.
The best hits.
Cool beans. May I continue to my turn?
Yes, sir.
Keep crypt. That's that. Do an exotic orchard. Yeah, think for a moment.
You're pulling a chaos here.
Well, I mean, I haven't casted anything. Playing chaos. I've barely gone like 30 seconds into this, like not 10 minutes. Green, white. Oh, red. There we go. Red. 2 colors.
Rocco, is that 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rocco for X equals 3.
No, the classic Ranger Captain into Wirewood Symbiote.
I'll pass on the Rocco.
Me too.
I pass.
Okay. And you called it. Getting the Ranger Captain.
Deck is pretty stacked.
Trigger.
Deck is really good.
Yep. Oh, I guess it's not Michael Levine's version.
Dude,
That's my
am I
shit.
allowed to talk trash? I'm allowed to talk trash, right? Don't play his version. He even told me he's cutting all his null rod effects. It was wrong to do it.
I'll hold off on shuffling, assuming I will.
I have a Kraum trigger if you're casting that.
Oh, yes, you're correct. I am casting it. You may
Okay.
resolve Kraum.
Yes.
I pass.
Nope.
Ram-a-lam. Yep.
Bounce to untap the Somber World Sage.
Okay.
Let's do. Tap 4, 3, red. And add a green. Yeah, let's make it one more. One more generic over there, whatever. That'll be
Yep.
another X equals 3 cast.
Yep. I'll pass on it.
Zrob?
Yeah.
I pass.
Gonna be a Sanctum Prelate on 2.
That's fine.
And I'll pass my turn.
Sanctum Prelate.
Yay, we lived.
I guess I'm untapping.
Yes, you are.
And I'm going to my upkeep and I'm drawing. Wow. Incredible, truly. What I wanted to see. I'll go to combat.
You got it.
I'll swing Najeela, or sorry, Tymna at Zane. A
Yes,
little
sir.
Freudian slip, and Cloud of Fairies in the air at Deak. I don't believe you have flyers, Deak.
I don't.
Okay.
I would be
so
taken
those
too.
I'll declare no blocks.
those are my attacks. I'll gain 2, lose 2, draw 2. Second main phase. I'll spend 4 mana for this Teferi Master of Time.
That's a good card.
Another good one.
Esper trigger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay.
I pass.
Yeah, looks good.
Uh-huh.
Alright. In my main phase, I'll uptick it to draw the discard.
Mm-hmm.
Discard this Hollowed Fountain. I'll play this Cradle as my land for turn.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pass here.
Okay. Any end step effects before I untap? You've
No,
lost your
none.
chance. I've untapped.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with all those cards in your graveyard?
Yeah, really tough question, huh? Real embarrassing shit.
It happens.
I think we'll take another 2 off this ancient tomb and tap this noble Harrock for white. I would like to cast a Savine's Wreck.
What's your target?
I think it's Dockside Extortionist.
I think it's Dockside. What's the count right now for Dockside?
Pretty high.
3.
I'll respond to the Savine's Wreck if Kahlua, you have Esper Sentinel trigger,
Yeah.
I think.
Do you want to pay or can I draw? I'm gonna draw a card unless if you are gonna pay.
1 second. Are you good with the Esper Sentinel trigger thing?
Yeah, I've got nothing going on here.
Dockside. What else is in your graveyard if you cast it again from your graveyard?
There's a Druid's Repo to note, a Rhystic Study, and some Mana Rocks. That's about it.
How about I attempt to give you a bird?
Okay. I'll take the bird, I guess. As long as Sabine's Wreck is countered, if anyone has anything to say about it, and I'll get bird, which I will represent with some Amelia Watson token.
Love that.
Nice.
Cool. I guess I'll just be going to combat. That's cool. And I will be swinging this Najeela, which gets an Exalted trigger. And this 1/1 at the Teferi.
Both are at the Teferi?
Yes.
That's unfortunate because that means I have to nuke one of them. I'll activate the Teferi in response.
You got it.
Alright. Diabolic.
Okay.
And then it's a total of 5 coming at the Teferi.
4 or 5, yeah.
I'll block the Najeela.
Okay.
And it'll take 1.
It'll take 1. Okay. In my main phase 2, I think actually we'll leave that one up. I would like to tap this for a black and put an Imperial Seal on the stack.
I have a Kraum trigger.
You do. I've got no responses if it gets to me.
Yep.
I pass on Imperial Seal.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go search up a card and lose 2 life, and then I have no further effects. I'm pretty sure I know what card I'm getting, but I let me make sure. That one. Okay. Great. That's all I got. Any end step effects?
Nope. Untap. Odds damage. Takes 3. Draw for turn. Wow. Black, white. Take a damage. Float 1. Cast a Tymna.
The Tymna.
I will move to combat. A trigger. I will make another Ornithopter.
Mhm.
4 at Zrob. And we'll do 1 at Scotty and 1 at Deak. These are 1/1s, yeah, okay.
No blocks here.
I have a
Oh.
response before we move to blocks. I'll make 3 green and flash in an endurance.
Okay.
When it ETBs, Zane will hit your yard.
Okay. Do I have to shuffle my library or just this?
You just shuffle those cards and then put them on the bottom of your library.
Okay.
And then I'll block the Thopter.
The value endurance.
Got to sometimes.
So I've got 2 Tymna triggers. I'll pay 2 to draw 2.
Yeah, let me take that 4.
Come on. A land. Cast a Lotus Petal.
Uh-huh.
So bad. I'm gonna crack a fetch. Give me another 30 seconds to think on. Cast this Mox Diamond. I'm gonna hold priority.
Okay.
And I'm gonna crack this, and I'm gonna cast an offer targeting my Mox Diamond.
Lovely.
The ritual, the value.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
you've done it.
Okay. I'll make 2 treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 in hand, and I'll pass turn.
Okay.
End of turn. I'll bounce
Yeah.
rock,
Go ahead.
targeting Somber World Switch.
I'll respond to that activation, and I'll up the Teferi to draw the
Yeah.
discard.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay, to move to my turn. After you discard, of course.
yeah, I just gotta discard 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll discard this exotic orchard. Yeah, and you're good, yeah.
Keep Crypt. Even Steve.
I'm gonna do something before you draw a card.
Upkeep. Sure.
Cast a Silence.
Sure.
Good.
Let's do a Tarnished Citadel. And guess I'll pass my turn.
At your end step, I'll do the Teferi thing. Draw. Discard Chromox. Then I'll pass on your end step. Everybody good to move to my turn?
Looks good. Let me aggressively point to my pass
Pass
token.
token, yeah, for sure. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Was that an X-Men theme song?
No.
Yes.
Kahlua is so far away.
Sorry, I'll get closer.
Thank you. I guess I will go to combat.
That's the combat step.
That is how it goes. Zane, I'll swing Tymna in at you. Deak, I'll swing this flyer in at you. Those
Yep.
are my
Yeah.
attacks.
I'll put a
Accept.
swan in front of the Tymna.
Oh, it's a swan. I thought it was a soldier. That's okay. I'll eat dirt. It's my fault for not keeping track of the board state.
I thought it was a warrior too.
To be-
This
yeah.
one's the warrior.
They're both humans with no wings, so. Just
My bad. You want to take that one back?
No, it's fine. I'll eat shit here. It's fine. I'm gonna up the Teferi though.
Okay.
Draw. Discard. Neoform. And then I'm just gonna proceed. Well, I think I'll cast Thrasios and then I'll proceed to my end step.
And how many cards are in your hand, Scoots?
4?
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Yep, Thrasios, Basios.
Well then. Let's go to the untappies.
Yes.
We're getting desperation mode. Guess a demonic consultation.
Trigger Esper Sentinel.
She can pay for this one. I'll float a colorless.
I'll just activate the Teferi in response, if that's okay with everyone. Discard this. Animate dead.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
2?
Is it Land Oracle is the question.
I mean, it could be the Inside Out.
Yeah, the old Scoot special.
Yeah, the old Scoot special, as it were.
I was gonna name Derevi.
Oh, that's sweet, honestly.
I'll pass on your console.
I'm going to make 4 green mana and activate my Thrasios in response.
You got it.
Okay, thank you. Bottom, reveal, mystical tutor. Listen. If you name Derevi and it's in your hand, you've pulled the bait of the century. I will pass on demonic consultation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll name Derevi, which is in my hand.
Yep. Yep. Who saw this coming?
And here's the Oracle.
I have a Kraum trigger.
Go ahead if you want to.
Draw
If this is what
left.
loses me, that's
Draw
okay.
left.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot.
Mhm.
You know, show me your blasts or force of wills or other shenaniganry. That's okay. That was the play. I'm happy that was on recording.
I had forgotten you had Imperial sealed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You just have the one card in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get rid of the Oracle if someone could put a card back on top.
I got you.
Okay. I guess I'll pass on you casting the Oracle.
Boom.
I'll march it to phase it out,
Perfect.
and
Then I'll.
I'll pitch a card.
Yep. Like a useless Cyclonic Rift?
Shush. No, I need that because
You paid how much into it?
I guess.
I think it's gonna be 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Legally it
pitched
has to be
card?
2 or more.
Yeah.
Can you do
I'll
that? Yeah.
I'll pitch a rift. I'll target the
Okay.
your oracle and I'll target the ranger captain.
Ooh, all right. I accept.
Okay.
Scary, scary. Once again going to combat.
Mhm.
Here's a Najeela with an exalted trigger. All at you, Kahlua. Oh wait, this doesn't trigger exalted.
Yeah.
There we go.
So it's a
So it's
4/3 plus a
4,
1/1.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4/3 and a 1/1.
I'll block the 1/1 with Tymna.
Yeah.
I'll gain 2 and then lose 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I will be passing the turn.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to? Did you already? You already took.
I
Fairy?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Untap. Odds damage. Good with a 4. Oh. Move to combat.
Mhm.
Do the Dark Phoenix trigger.
Excellent.
Swing. Okay, your bird is gone.
Yeah, this is a phased out Oracle. In Japanese.
Nice.
Nice.
True sushi.
Your endurance has reach.
Yes.
Yes.
A 3/4 with reach.
That's how they get you. The reach. You know Kodama has reach. Some
Sure
bullshit.
does. He's a big boy.
Where else is it? Let's do Kraum at Scoots, and then 2 1/1 Thopters at one at each of you. For one at Deak, one at Thane.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll take 4.
I'll take one.
I will trigger Tymna. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Man, this Teferi is gonna get 2 extra turns, isn't it?
Yep. A land for turn. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Bile and Tumor.
Ooh.
Interdest.
Pass a Rooney.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. There's a ETB ability.
Mhm.
I will search.
Yep.
What is the dockside count at?
0 here.
2 here.
I have 1, so 3.
That's pretty bad. Dockside. We'll just do a dockside, I guess.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will. I'll cast a Savines.
What's your target?
Dockside Extortionist.
How many cards do you currently have in hand?
I have 6.
I'll tap for a blue here. No, you're good. Never mind. Control Z. You're good. You got a dockside if you want it.
I do. Dockside ETB.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Oh,
You know what the worst thing about this is?
What's
I
that?
have both Razaketh and Abdel in my hand.
Ah, that's pretty
Damn.
bad.
That's what I call getting blown the fuck out.
Yeah? Need a ledger shredder.
I tried mining attempts. There were several.
Yeah?
Yes,
You guys
I
did a good
will
job.
pass the turn.
Extra end step. I'll crack to fairy.
Take 2
2
extra
extra
turns.
turns.
Oh
Is that
my
okay?
god. Deak
Wait,
just
didn't he have
getting
8 counters on
skipped.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
he has 10 is.
Oh,
the
it's
ult.
-10, isn't it? I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
in that
otherwise I would have been
case-
freaking the fuck
in
out.
that
I'd have been
case,
shouting that at.
I'll
this
up
guy.
my to fairy. Hold on. I thought it was 8. I can read it though. It's right in front of me.
That's good. It's
It's
not
definitely
quite.
not
8 counters
8.
good.
Alright, you guys gotta stop Deak on his turn if you want to win. You guys
About
foiled me
that.
twice!
About that, the ranger captain is phased out, so I cannot remove it.
You
Oh.
foiled me twice! Yeah, the
Uh,
Ranger Captain
I'm
getting
gonna
phased out was a little
pitch this to Savannah.
sussy.
I cannot remove the ranger captain, so I will.
You guys know every card in my deck and every card in my hand right now.
Pass on your end step, I guess.
Oh, run and stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Pass on and stuff.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I wonder if there was something I could have entombed and then Savine's back to not lose this game.
That's cool.
Ranger Captain? No, probably not. I don't know what's in your deck. That's the hot build.
This card's kind. I guess like mana confluence. 3 red. Green. White.
Crack the Ranger Captain, you won't.
Let's see here. Rocco for Dockside, then. Oh, but you didn't. Wait, what? No, I think you got it. Are you on the Team Sabertooth line?
1, 2, 2, 3. Bring it up 1 more. That would be Rocco for 2 right there.
Yeah.
I'll do Rocco for 2.
With that on the stack, I'm going to -3 to fairy targeting the Wirewood symbiote.
Yeah, I'll respond. I think maybe.
Like if it's just for squee and you have food chain, we're dead anyway. But
Well, I did it for X equals 2. Yep.
okay,
That'll phase out.
okay.
Rocco for 2.
I'll pass on Rocco for 2. This ain't good on it.
Yeah, I am
Feel like
permanently
good on Rocco for
F6. I think I have
Yeah.
like 1 play left in my pocket. That's it.
I passed.
All right.
Sure. Let's get a Gaddock Teague.
What's that one do again?
Non-creature spells with CMC that are 4 or greater can't be played. Non-creature spells with X in their mana costs can't be played.
Wait. Interesting.
Gaddock Teague.
Haven't seen that guy in a while.
My Adnod.
Ad nausea, you don't run.
Yeah.
Stops culling ritual. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it does. Gosh darn it. Oh well.
That was the card I almost got, and then I was like,
I will
never mind.
play a Grasp of Fate.
Okay.
I have a Kraum trigger and a Esper trigger.
I'll pay for the Esper.
Grasp of Fate. I'll pass on Grasp of Fate.
Me too.
Sure.
I'll
What are your
hit
targets?
the... Boy, part of me is like, Scoots is getting close to hard casting grass. Actually, he has hard cast grass. Okay, it's not something crazy. I'll hit your Teferi. And then
My what?
I'll hit your Teferi.
Okay.
I guess I'll hit the Noble Hierarch. And over there, I will hit Tymna. Yep.
I will send it to the command zone.
Okay. Pass my turn.
At your end step, I'm going to fire off a mystical tutor.
I have a Esper, and if this is your first spell, no Kraum.
It is my first spell. I will pay the Esper trigger. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
How if I do this thingy? Hey, two life.
Then you would counter my spell.
Yes.
Sounds good. I'll go to my turn. I'll draw for my turn. Blue. Two. Spell Seeker.
Cards in hand.
4.
I'll crack the captain in response.
So that's non-creature spells, correct?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. Spellseeker ETB, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Generically good card it is. I'll get a silence. After that, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. There's no end step effects. I'll move to my untap step.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Thoracle phase is in.
Yep.
Then
You got this, Rob.
yeah, after that entire getting grasped, I can't win. Are you good for me for scooping?
Yeah, you have 0 cards in library.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hoping to cast it to Revy and see what we
Revy,
got.
yeah. Yeah. So there's steps and phases. Does
there's
anyone-
there's an end step if
Yeah.
anyone would like to do something.
Nothing here.
I pass.
I will. I'll just activate Thrasios here. Is that good?
Yeah.
Bottom, reveal a Vampiric Tutor. Okay.
Untap. An upkeep trigger. Odds for damage.
Mhm.
Take 3. Everything's hot. 1, 2, 3. I will move to draw. Okay.
Wow, that sounds like someone who wants to win. Let me hold priority on the end of your upkeep.
You have a silence.
No, I'll pass. You're good to go.
So play.
There's a Gaddock T.
Got it.
You can't nose.
You can't.
I told you, I
Nas.
am not on ad nauseum.
Just gonna hard cast the Thrasios.
Yep.
Razaketh?
Land.
Could. Has enough mana.
I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 1. Cast a Razaketh.
I'll put a silence on the stack.
I have an Esper Sentinel trigger.
Go ahead.
Cast a Fierce Guardianship.
Woo!
I'll show you one of my.
Trigger Kraum.
Yeah.
Crack a fetch.
Okay. Like, if you're not gonna win and you have interaction, I really think we're like incentivized to untap with some interaction for Deak's turn.
Oh, you've got the Vamp 2 to yourself, so you're also going into a win turn. However, I will have only one bounce visible. Firewood won't come into my turn.
Yeah.
I will fierce.
Okay.
And
silence.
silence. I'll cast a force, and I'll pitch a displacer.
You
kitten.
can't. You cannot cast that.
You cannot force Gaddock
Oh, the Gaddock T. Well, that's. I guess I will pass on your silence.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. I will pass on silence.
Okay.
I have a Force of Will in my hand. Razaketh on the stack.
Yeah, I'll pass on it.
Pass.
I will. I'll move to combat. I'll make a Thopter. Let's do
We haven't had Angel yet. I mean, that feels on the nose, but
I only have a couple here in front of me.
Oh.
We'll make a Wolverine.
oh, Deck.
But I will. I'm gonna sack a Thopter. I'll pay 2 life.
Okay.
And then if that resolves, I'll sack another Thopter.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll sack another Thopter.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 3.
That is
Yep.
3 tutors. Lose 6 life.
Yes.
I wish I had a Razaketh in play.
Me too, honestly.
Guess I'll just do those 3.
Okay.
We'll do one more.
Oh my god. Okay.
Go to 6 and get that one.
Are you done after that?
I will have to go to discard.
Okay.
I'll pass on my my end step.
almost like he's going to have necromancy mana with stuff in hand.
What?
Discarding an Abdel, maybe, perhaps.
What?
Do
No. Why?
I see right through you, sir.
Oh.
Because it's what should be done, because it's cool.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm discarding an Oracle, an Abdel, and a Displacer Kitten.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not suspicious at all.
Keep crypt.
Do you have a silence here, Kahlua?
Would you like to do anything on my upkeep before I move to my draw?
Yes, I would. Cast a Calling the Week. I'll call.
Okay. Alright.
I pass.
You have 4 black mana.
4 black. I will cast Necromancy.
Pass.
Yep.
It will ETB and it will target my
Abdullah Oblongata.
That's a fun play, but I think I should just Oracle Consult. So I'll target the Oracle.
Okay.
Okay.
It will put an ETB on the stack.
Uh-huh.
I will respond to said ETB.
Yeah.
I'll sack my Esper Sentinel to Razaketh.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. Yep.
Search. I'll put a Consultation on the stack.
Cool. Yeah. I got land.
Yeah, I got nothing.
GG.
I don't know. You are already dead. There we go.
Perfect. You got it.
Yay!
Oof.
Made it. Scoots, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Like to add an outro.
I'd love to. I'm Scoots. I'm a member of the Mind Sculptors who brewed this. Team Turn 3 and the Late Nights podcast with Deak and Hire. I'm the host of Podcasts Within a Podcast, Late Nights Birds Aren't Real, where we discuss the latest and greatest conspiracy theories of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I'm also a member of the team at Eminence MTG. Thanks for having me. I hope everyone enjoyed watching Razakats lose in the year 2022.
No, it won though, because it won.
Oh, that's true. I guess
And
I
there
won
was
in
a cat
spirit.
in his graveyard. I saw it.
I won in spirit. Okay.
All right.
No, yeah, thanks Kahlua for having me on. Once again, it's Zrob, the developer at Eminence Gaming. Hope to see you guys at one of our tournaments.
How about you, Deak? Do you want to do anything?
I am Deak. I am also a developer, but not for anything related to Magic cards. I hang around on the CEDH Nexus. I am also part of the Late Nights podcast.
Yeah, you are.
And that's it. I had a lot of fun.
We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna hit randomize one time.
Okay.
Boop.
You don't put me in fourth. All right.
Alright, that was a good random test. Would you like to do the official one now?
Okay, I'll hit it one more time.
No?
Oh.
No?
It didn't move anybody. Sorry.
Oh,
Classic. Classic spell table.
I'm not playing Adnaz, so don't attack me, okay, guys?
So how that works?
No, that's you announce it at the beginning and then.
Everyone has to take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not.
that guy over
I'm
the
not
weekend
Nazi
who was
either.
like, I've never heard. I only play casual. I don't know what Adnaz is, and then he Adnaz on turn 3.
At the cash cards tournament?
Yeah.
That's
It wasn't my
hilarious.
game, it was someone else's game.
That's
I was
like brazen disrespect. Holy moly.
But also
It
just
was-
hilarious.
Yeah, oh, it's
Really
very
funny.
funny.
No, I don't want the deck per se, but I'm really interested in how games would go with that assassin guy where if you kill one person, you win the game. Like, I'm not interested in the deck, but I feel like those games would be so much fun so that I want to build it. And that way, if I play Sean, I can just attack Sean nonstop and he can't complain about it.